the decision to put what has happened to me in my book. See, there has to been a reason why my son would have told me that. My son that looks like me told me that. I have two sons. I'm not slighting one for the other. I'm just merely stating how they look. One of my sons is the same complexion as me. He looks just like my twin. My other son looks like his father and he's light skinned. It's the reason why I'm differentiating right now. My younger son, who looks just like my twin, told me, "Why do you not want to tell what happened to you? You, this lady, my mom, I'm talking about, she wanted me to go through all these bags of clothes when it is already known that my sister was ill and she wasn't telling us. Everything was messed up. Everything was messed up. And the stuff that wasn't, okay, I don't want it. It's outside in the trash. It's outside in the trash for a reason." It is so hard for me to believe sometimes that somebody can be so enthralled with somebody that just didn't care about them. Like, I'm not lying to y'all. I am going to post a picture of me and my sister when we were younger on my page. The reason why is because I'm still heavy and fat, and she ain't. And so if you see her now, you wouldn't even recognize her. She doesn't even look recognizable. I'm not busting. I'm telling you the truth. Although I've lost weight, I'm still overweight and I'm still recognizable. That's not the case with my sister. I don't know if my mom wanted to hold on to those things. I don't know. I just put them all outside. I said that when I first put the stuff down here, she wanted me to put them in the basement. From the top of the stairs to the bottom of the stairs. She wanted like 2 flights of stairs with stuff that's all messed up. That don't even make sense. We can't wash something that we don't know how long it's been sitting there. First of all, you stains don't come out if they've been sitting there 6 months, a year. I don't know how long it's been there. Everything is outside now. But I have more stuff to put out. But it won't get put out today because I put all that stuff out there by myself. So I'm not putting out anything else. If anything, I have to clean up the floor that I messed up. But beyond that, yeah, that pretty much hurt my back because that was a lot. Seriously, it was like 5, 6 bags of trash. And it's a lot more. And they were all clothes, except for the bag of trash, one bag of trash for the house. These were all clothes. Like, I did enough work for the day that if I don't do anything else today, it'll be okay. I mean, I'm not over exaggerating. I am telling you the truth. I am going to post a picture of my sister, though, so that y'all can see us when we were younger, how heavy she was. It was naturally heavy. I have pictures to prove it. Even her high school pictures. Yes, Toya, I don't care. I'm going to post her. Nobody's going to know her if they see her now. So don't even... me showing her when she was, 18, 19, and she's almost 60. Not the same person. I'm not being smart. For the most part, even though I gained some weight, my hair might have fell out. I basically look the exact same way. Thank you to the 2 people that's here. This is real time stories with Catherine. I already talked about the fact that my mom used to hit. I already talked about all that stuff. I'm going to put it in my book. I talked about it last night. I'm just going to put it in my book because it's 8 something and I have some other stuff to do. I might come back later. I might not. I don't know yet. Right now, my back is hurting. Right. All that up and down the basement steps, not just steps, basement steps. See, when I brought it down here the first time, it should have went in the trash. No, she didn't want it to go out in the trash. She wanted to, we can't wash. I didn't understand that, but okay. We can't hold on to clothes that smell and need to be trashed, not washed, trashed. They couldn't be saved. I'm not being smart, I'm being real. I've did enough work for the day. It's 8 o'clock. I am not doing, besides mopping the floor, mopping up the mess that I made of bringing trash to the house that, yeah, I'm going to clean that up. Yeah, I'm not doing anything else today. That was a lot. For real. But the comments is what always get me, though. See, pay attention. Please listen how I say this about myself. You have two children. I'm talking about my mother. You have two children. One of them you love, the ground she walks on. And the other one is just there to be a servant. You know, like Cinderella. See, I am the real life Cinderella. I'm the real life Cinderella. See, Cinderella was just a fairy tale. No, no, I am the real life Cinderella. I am convinced. This lady had me clean out this girl's room, put that stuff in the basement. I said, put it out in the trash. That's 2 flights of stairs. From the top stairs to the bottom, and then back then. I'm Cinderella. Y'all didn't know that. I'm not playing right now. I'm telling you the truth. It's like I ain't had to look at Cinderella. Why I had to look at her and her. She just was Caucasian and I'm black. I'm not being smart. I'm just being real. This lady worked me like a servant. I'm not being too smart right now. Do you know that somebody else would have charged her for that? I mean, she did a favor for me, that's true. But somebody else would have charged her a couple of Saturdays ago. I spent like 6, 7 hours in there cleaning that girl room and it still ain't clean yet. I got a lot more work to do in here. That lady ain't paid me. I ain't. I got friends that charge $50 an hour to come clean your house. They do. I wouldn't have charged her that much, but she ain't say, "Here, Catherine." Right, what she gave me. Listen, right. See that on the bus with a shopping cart to go get her groceries, so that she don't get no spoiled meat. Right. See how that work? And people wonder why my back be hurting and stuff. For a mama that don't sometimes appreciate it, sometimes don't. Up there I cook what she say. Right. Of that. So see, that's why I'm sitting down. It's not that I only could do so much. That could be true of what's wrong with my back. But I always don't get no, I mean, she do me favors sometimes. She do. I didn't lie about that. But she don't, I'm not that person. I'm not. Now, if Lisa would have did all that, she'd have been, oh my, she'd have been so happy. But when Lisa was up and running around, Lisa didn't sweep in here, dust in here, mop. Lisa didn't do anything in here. And when she did, it's because I asked her to clean out the refrigerator. Right, I had to really ask my sister to do stuff when she was up and around. And then I didn't know that girl was getting sick until just now when I had to go get that stuff downstairs. That's when I found out that girl was god awful sick, and I didn't know that. I can't be held accountable for something that I don't know. She didn't tell me. All the clothes was destroyed. Me and my mom didn't know that. We lived with someone that was sick for years, and we didn't know that this girl was sick. How could we know that? She never let us in her back room, and when she did come downstairs, she acted really funny. We couldn't have known that. I'm sorry that my sister was sick and I didn't know it, but I can't change it now. The only thing I can do now is do what I'm doing, cleaning up her room. Maybe she'll get better and come home. I don't know. I have a lot of work to do in her room. A lot of work to do in her room, and in the basement for that other stuff too. But I'm one person, and this is what I'm saying. My mom does never appreciate the stuff that I do. The true life Cinderella. See, the other girl, I ain't mean to call my sister no girl, but how you worship somebody that treats you like trash, but the person that do everything for you, you don't treat them too good. It's like a spare tire. Pay attention to what I'm saying. You got four car tires, four of them, and you need a spare tire in case that one break down. I've just always been the spare tire. See, she just proved it. Because I said from the beginning that stuff needs to go out in the trash. That wasn't good enough for her. She had to actually make me open up the bag and see that all that girl stuff was messed up because that girl been sick for a while, excuse me. I'm not upset about the fact that I had to take the stuff out. I'm more upset about the fact that she was sick and we didn't know it. My mom is, nobody want to grab nobody clothes and wash them and try to wear them. I don't. Not something that I'm sure I don't. I got a bag full of clean clothes over there that if anybody wants to stop by, they can have them. A bag full of clean clothes, not dirty clothes. We weren't in the same predicament. She was sick, so right, okay, that makes sense. My clothes are over there clean on the other side of the steps. Anybody that want them, certainly can have them, because I ain't no 2X, 3X no more like people keep saying. Clothes I have on now is a large and a 1X. Right. So I have decided to put in my book what has happened to me. Why have I decided to put that in there? If I, if I don't tell people what happened to me, they will continue to think that I'm some type of cuckoo bird. If I don't tell people what really happened to me, they will never understand. Even Pastor Wilder. I probably won't go back to that man's church because I said some bad stuff about it. I probably won't ever see him again in life. Why? Because I really did say some bad stuff about him. But he don't really understand that I really didn't need to come to his church and be mistreated. I could get that at home. Have gotten it at home. I still get it at home. He just didn't get it. So I ain't trying to convince him. Maybe he'll read my story. Maybe he won't. I'm not going to go back to his church because I did go there. I did. And they didn't want me there. He most didn't want me there. The way he acted. He wasn't glad to see me. He If I asked Pastor Walden, now, what you think of Catherine? He probably say problem child, problem adult. He probably wouldn't take accountability for the part that he played. See, it wasn't a one-sided situation. It was two-sided. It's just taking me 10 years to talk about it, and I'm just not going to. I didn't talk about Pastor Waller in my autobiography. I said unfinished business. I don't really feel comfortable talking about what happened with Pastor Waller, but I mean I could talk about it. And the reason why I could talk about it is because if I could talk about my mom, I could talk about him. He doesn't get to have unfinished business. The reason why he doesn't get to have unfinished business is because some of the stuff that he did and allowed to happen, that wasn't true. And I wouldn't know. I wouldn't change the name of the church. People need to know how you really treated me while I was there. That you, Alan Waller, really allowed your wife to do that. Those type of things. If I never come back, if you never see me again, it never really matters. If you never really apologize, it never really matters. See, if I call my mom out, I have to be able to call you out. See, because you can't be better than her. She's known me my whole life. You've just really met me. And if it's for you to pass judgment on me, you're not in a better predicament than she is. Because here's the whole thing. I'm biologically related to her, which means I'm stuck with her for the rest of my life, her life. I ain't biologically related to you. If I never darken your door, come to your stuff, I ain't got to do that. I served faithfully in your church, and when I needed you, you treated me like trash. See, pay attention though. I came back to serve in your church after you used me. I don't know so many people that would humble themselves and did that. So if I'm dragging you right now, you deserve it. I ain't really mean to call all those folks named Michi. I'm sorry. Because it wasn't really about you, Michi. It happened before you got here. I ain't got nothing against you, Michi. For real, I don't. I like you. Whether you believe that or not. I really do like you, Michi. I just dragged you because of the fact, because of who you're attached to. It does some horrible things to people. And then stands up to preach to people. And those are facts. I don't have to hide my life because I don't want to offend somebody. They've offended me. I can't be expected to keep quiet about a bunch of folks that have done stuff and just rolled right on like it didn't happen. He stood right up on Sunday singing to his mother-in-law like he right. Well, it's wonderful that your mom had. I mean, that your mother-in-law, because she your mother-in-law, because she been in your life all them years and stuff. Mother-in-law love. I ain't got nothing against that lady. Was there, but before she got there, a couple of months ago, you were doing horrible stuff to me. I don't have to say that it's unfinished business. I actually could write about the stuff that's happened over the last 10 years in a book by itself. That could be a whole nother book, for real, for real. And I'm not lying right now. I don't have to not write about that. That should have never happened in church. See, your church members think that for the 10 years that I was away from them, they weren't. No, no, no. For the 10 years I was away from you, your wife was making sure that I got thrown out of every place that I lived. And you were co-signing it. You were upholding her wrongness. And you expected me to be quiet, and I'm not going to, and I don't have to. It's just simpler not to come back to your church, because when I did come back and try to make amends, you let that lipstick lesbian, your wife I'm talking about, make you feel like I couldn't be there. Why? Because I don't want to be with her. I shouldn't want to be with her. I don't come to church to mess with no woman. The Bible say a woman and a man get together. That's what the Bible say. A woman and a man get together. See, a woman and a man have to get together to make a baby. So, I know your wife got together with you to make your daughters right. Needed you. You don't even see the game that's being played, and I ain't trying to teach you, cause you too old for me to try to teach you the game. A lipstick lesbian don't want no man, and if she do want some, she wants him for what he can do for her. Thus, that's what you did and still are doing, being made a fool out of. I told you that 10 years ago, and here you are 10 years into it, and you're still being made a fool out of because you don't listen. You really think you know the game? You don't. No lipstick lesbian would ever want a man, not sexually, not ever. And if they did, it's to get something out of it. Right. To get something out of it. Pay attention. Use you to bring women home. And I'm not gonna go into a long drawn out. No, I'm not. With to say to Ellen, you could never bring me home. Cause I'm telling you, if you ever brought me home, I will go in there with your husband and shut the door and you would not be in there with me. We're all the way different. I'm not a turn out, I'm a turn up. I'm not a crashed out. I'm not crashed. I'm crashed out. Difference. Retired crashed out. I didn't come to your church that Sunday and act all crazy. You be running around talking about I come past your way. Sure did. Just past, sure do. But I don't ever come past your way to knock on your door. I don't ever come past your way to knock on your door. I know where that road is. Don't the bus go past there? I don't know. The bus goes past there. It does. You be acting like the bus goes past your house. No, it don't. It don't. It didn't when it was the 106, 105, 103, none of those buses. So y'all be saying some stuff that's not true and don't have substantiated evidence. All the while I do, am not going to put it out. No, I'm not. I'm saying if you want to make amends, we could do that. But if you want to fight, we could do that too. So the choice is up to y'all. No, I don't want to fight y'all forever because that would be the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It was stupid when y'all said it 10 years ago and it's stupid now. This is not a war where people have to fight. It's a church. No church folks should be fighting. And your wife, you perpetuated because you started all that drama with them lies and stuff. Ain't no real first lady going to tell no lies like that. You keep all the chaos going between me and Alan. It be you. Right. And you be trying to make it seem like something wrong with me because I don't want to lay down with no woman. I shouldn't. I ain't knocking the people that do. I said I shouldn't. I didn't say nobody. Listen, I said I shouldn't want to lay down with no woman. If not for the fact that God has saved me by grace. I should never do nothing like that. I ain't talking about your story, Ellen. I don't care if you have a whole harem of women, and you probably do. You know, you belong to a sorority. You probably do. And they all know you're a lipstick lesbian married to a husband. I don't care. I don't. But you cause all that drama. See, and now you the same person that wants Alan to clean it all up. He can clean it all up. But you can't continue to cause drama. It's over at a point, and it's over right now. And the reason why Alan got dragged, you got dragged, is because y'all were doing the most with the least. You trying to do stuff behind the scenes and stand up on Sunday like y'all good people. Good what? Alan married the wrong woman. I am convinced, and I ain't telling him he should get a divorce. Anytime you don't want to take care of Alan's mama, anytime you don't want to take care of Alan's mama, Belle Jean, I ain't even going to say that lady whole name, but anytime you don't want to take care of Alan's mama, you all the way wrong for that. He ain't got to never see me no again, ma'am. He ain't got to see me ever again. He don't. But the woman who he do see is selfish. Is selfish and self-absorbed. Right. See, you don't want me to post stuff on my wall about your husband having sexual affairs, about you doing all that. Who really cares? I mean, people will read it. They will read it and probably not right. Everybody, it will get read as it should get read. Because when I tried to talk to y'all behind the scenes, y'all acted stupid. So you must want me to talk in front of everybody that you didn't want to talk behind the scenes. Didn't I come to there calmly and peacefully? I did. Multiple occasions. And you all acted real stupid, especially you, Ellen. You acted real stupid. You ain't say, Catherine, can I talk to you? Or thank you for all that you've done, all that I've done, not you've done. See, you live in what you live in out there in Ardmore. You know, the main line, the place that I go past on the bus. You know, Wynwood, Haverford, Bryn Mawr. You want me to name them for you? Radnor, St. David's, right. See, those places, the main line. You live in where? Ardmore, right. I go past places that are further. Bryn Mawr, Haverford, right. I don't be hanging out in your town. Stop saying that. I don't be hanging out no Ardmore. And if I do come through Ardmore, don't the bus go through? It goes through Ardmore. Don't stop in front of your house. See, you ain't never really said, Catherine, thank you for all that. Your ideas took us from where we were to where we are. Catherine's ideas, not Ellen's. Ellen is living in what? The overflow of my stuff. But you have an attitude with me, Miss Ma'am. Wrong. That's why I'm going to let you go and have it. Because you ain't right no idea. The best idea you ever had, Ellen, was steal my stuff. That's the best idea you ever had was let her come back so we could steal more stuff. Right. When truthfully speaking, this last time I came back, I said, what did I say? I didn't have a place to stay. I didn't have a place to go. And I wanted to come back so that I could get some money to get a place to live. No, not you, Ellen. You want to take somebody home today. No, we ain't playing at the game. Here's my game. I write ideas. That's my game. For real. Go look me up downtown. See what you see. And it's the reason why I said it like that. Go look me up downtown and you tell me what you see about my name as far as it pertains to Catherine Books About This. Go ahead, look it up. Right, that's what I thought. See, you and I are not the same. You tell lies on people. And I told the truth. Is the reason why I told the truth. You had no business telling Police Commissioner Ross that I threatened Pastor Wilder's secretary when that never happened. And you weren't even woman enough to apologize. So if I dragged you for being a lipstick lesbian, so what you are. You've been chasing after me for years, and I don't want you. Never wanted you at all, ma'am. You trying to get me to come home to have sex with you? Don't want you. I don't like estrogen. I like testosterone. And it don't look like your body makes it to me. Okay. See, you have me all confused with Rondea, my former roommate. I'm not going to talk about her. I'm ready to hang this live up, for real. I can do a live about Rondea, though, because I did live with your former lover. And one of the other ones, Smoke. See, you want me to look like a boy. I ain't no boy. That was Rondea and Smoke. I'm a girl. Female, excuse me. You know, one that sheds, you know what it's called, a menstrual. A female. Like you, estrogen. See, you want something that looks like a man, but is a female. We ain't the same. You're allowed to run around here and treat Alan like trash, and he just keep on sitting there taking it. He can take it from now until he get old. Well, yeah, we're already old, but until he get old, I don't really care. Because that's him that's desperate. Acting like nobody else would. Listen, he allowed to act like that. I would never try. Listen, I don't care if he would have cheated 10 times over. I really wouldn't have cared. As long as he would have paid my bills, I don't. None of my business. I don't care who you cheat with. Don't. See, you can't really care who he cheat with when you cheat. If we were to really be real about it, you cheat too, because cheating with women is cheating too. Rondea, Smoke, that's cheating too. See, Rondea knew not to try to approach me like that, but Smoke did. Right. So I'm not really going, this is not no real long story time about you and your female lovers and you being married to a man that you don't want. You treat him like trash. I might say that for my book. See, yeah, you're going to get a place it was unfinished business until you did that with Ghetto, with King Roman. Y'all could have just been happy with unfinished business. No, but see, that's not y'all. Y'all can't leave stuff alone when people peacefully walk away. You actually had a spot in my book that said unfinished business that wasn't good enough for you. So now, since that wasn't good enough for you and you kept antagonizing me, I am going to tell people how you all were treating me. You know, the deaconess giving me some dishwashing liquid when she should have given me body wash. Sadistic treatment. Oh, I'm going to let people know how mean you all were to me. So then when they don't see me in church and I'm just watching church on the screen, they'll understand why. See, I could send my money to church. I don't have to go. Pay attention to what I said. I could send my money to the church. I don't have to go. Why do I want to go back to church? I mean, really, why do I want to go back to church? I just told y'all how I got treated. And it doesn't matter whether it happened there and it didn't happen at the other church. Y'all even went over to the other church and started talking to the other lady about me. And y'all shouldn't have been. Because I've known them people way before I've known y'all. That was said in my autobiography that how long I've known them. Since I was 15 years old when Jermaine used to go there. I've known them for a long time. So there's no reason for y'all to talk. I've never joined their church. I always would visit. But if you want to stop me from going there too, I just won't go at all. How about that one? Because That was real jacked up that y'all ran over there to talk to that lady about me. You ain't want me in church, can't have it both ways. If you don't want me in your church at all, then that means when I go to somebody else's church, leave me alone. But since you couldn't do that, I ain't been back to that church because y'all talked to that lady. I didn't know I didn't go back to that church. Ain't nothing wrong with them people over there. They're some of the kindest people in the world. Bishop and his wife. And the people and the members there too. I ain't got nothing against them. If I'm sending my money somewhere, it would be there. Why I wouldn't send it to you, Pastor? Well, Because, see, when I was sending tithes and buying you books or something, you used to acted real stupid when I came back. You did. See, if we're going to resolve a situation, let's just resolve a situation. Not let it linger for 10 years. There's no need for it to linger for 10 years at all. You can't even come up with a reason. But the first Sunday in September, you're going to be standing up there talking about if you got an order against somebody. Please don't say that no more. Please stop telling that lie. Because when you had an order against somebody in June, did not show up. See, I was your aunt and I showed up. And you was the one that acted real stupid. Or your wife. It didn't really matter, but it was you. See, you did it because she told you to do it because you're a puppet. See, a real man would have said, no, 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 no. What I'll do is I'll put you in the back and we'll wait. You ain't say that. Don't be trying to talk about, oh, you going to get the right hand. No, no, no. See, I was there to join. And when I clicked the button the other day, your staff, whoever, kicked me right back out of the thing I was clicking the button to join. Don't, you want me to put the post the emails on my wall of your brother-in-law not responding? Because I do have it. See, you be telling lies behind the scenes. And then when I get in front, right, you be telling lies. I didn't come to your church to play with you. I've already done that. Don't I have a baby by a preacher? His name is Solomon. Don't I have a baby by a preacher? I didn't come to church to play with the preacher. I came to church to legitimately work for you, and you didn't like that. Because you're so used to women throwing themselves at you. I legitimately sent you a book and said, let's open up another church. And you, no, see, we're not on the same page. We're unequally yoked as in believers, not in as a couple. You and I don't believe the same thing. I'm trying to work for the kingdom. You trying to throw me off the island to be hurt. No, that's not why I came there. I don't care about your lipstick lesbian wife. And the fact that she wants somebody else to play with, coochie coo with. Go play coochie coo with Smoke. And go play coochie coo with Rondea. You will never play coochie coo with Catherine. At all. Lifetime. If anything, I will let everybody know that you like estrogen and not testosterone. You're married to testosterone. See, and that's why you have the problems that you have. That's why they kicked you off that radio show. But this is not going to be long. It's 8:30. I'm going to end this. This live, I will keep up. I won't keep up. I took down the other lives for a reason. First of all, they were taking a long time to load. So that's the reason why I took them down. They were taking a very long time to load. So I just took them down. So it wasn't a put them up and take them down type of situation. Alan, if you think I should write about my mom, then I should write about you. You're not better than what she is. See, it's not a one-sided street. It's two-sided. I can't write all bad things about her. I mean, there are some good things about her. There are some good things about you too, but you did a lot of hateful, despicable stuff. You have to be called out on it. Maybe you'll stop, maybe you won't. But maybe the people who you are trying to impress, your frat brothers, will find out how you really are because they think you're a good person. And no, 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 no. You manipulate people. That whole Sam Staten situation. You had a whole workshop about people getting unionized jobs. And what you do, Alan? Didn't you destroy their life? See, you do it from a higher level and nobody can mess with you. And you know that I know that. You know that I know that. You destroyed those men's lives. You did the most. You got all their information and you made it so that they didn't get a union job. You do some of the most evil stuff and I know how you operate. See, other people don't really know you like that. I know how you get down. You use your power to hurt people. And the only time you help them is when they have sex with you and your wife. But since that ain't never happened between me and you, because I straight out told you, I ain't having sex with your lipstick lesbian wife. She better go to hell ahead. Go ahead up the road and find another woman. But it won't be me. Facts on facts. Now, I don't really care. I will give you the chance to make amends with me. And if you want to do that, that's fine. And if you don't, that's fine too. If you wanted to make amends, let me tell you what your amends is so you could stop saying that you didn't know. Your amends was and is that I want to be compensated for what you're living in. You are living in my overflow, my ideas, not yours. Because if not, trash my stuff and don't use any more of it. I'm talented enough to write more. But what I ain't going to let you do is keep riding around acting like you the genius. No, the genius is me, and that's right here sitting in this chair. It's not you. I could come in your church right now and write 5 more books. 5 more books. Huh, Ken? Because what? 2027 is coming. It is. But the question is, in 2027, will I help you write anything? Of course I won't. Let me be real loud and clear about that. I didn't help you write in 2026. I'm not going to help you write in 2027. All the stuff you've got is mine already. You need new stuff. I write stuff. Am I going to help you? Yesterday's prices are not today's prices, Alan. Haven't you heard? Right. See, if I was going to help you yesterday, then that means today you still have to buy me a house. It still could be a shell. See, pay attention. I'm still telling you what it is, and you're still not listening. It still could be a shell. Diamond Street. Telling you, and you're not listening. All those beautiful homes on Diamond Streets, those shells. Right, listen. I am telling you something, you're not listening. It could be a beautiful 3-story shell on Diamond Street. Listen what I'm telling you. Diamond Street is up and coming. See, you don't know that because you don't live down here. Diamond Street is a beautiful place. It could be a 3-story shell, but you have to do all the work in the shell. From the basement all the way up to the 3rd floor. Restore it beautifully. Those are my conditions. I didn't say you had to buy me a house that was 100. No, never said that. But I'm telling you right here now what it is. So see, if I don't get what I want, no 2027 ideas and nothing.